Real estate has been the classic wealth builder in America forever. In good markets and bad markets, real estate has made millionaires time after time. It is the most solid investment a person can make. From preserving wealth to creating wealth, real estate is the most classic form of passive income. I suggest you get into the real estate game at the earliest age possible, because it takes years and decades to grow an army of money-making machines. Let's get started on this playbook. Say you have no money to invest in real estate. You work a full-time job and only make enough to pay your bills. Step 1. Hustle harder. If you're working 40 hours a week, spend the next 12 months working 60, bartend on the weekends, do something that brings you more money that you don't have to touch at all. Stop making excuses why you can't and figure it out. Rent a cheaper apartment, stop drinking alcohol, do whatever it takes to be able to save at least $1,000 a month for an entire year. Step 2. Buy your first house. Now you have at least $12,000. Ideally, you'll have as much as possible, but if you only have $12,000, go out and buy the cheapest house you can possibly find. If you can apply for an FHA loan, first-time home buyers, it requires less money down, but has more strict criteria for approval. If you can only get approved for a conventional mortgage, take what you can get. In some cases, you could potentially even find a house for $12,000 and you won't even need a loan. These houses will need a lot of work and be in rough neighborhoods, but that is the classic situation on how a lot of people get started in real estate. Step 3. Renovate. This is the most crucial step. So important. You need to make improvements to the house. You need to make it a lovely space for someone to live. That is your job. Creating a beautiful home for someone to happily live there for years to come. In this game, the only way to win is to have quality content. You want to rent out beautiful places that people love and don't want to leave. This is your key to real estate success. Do not fall into the slumlord trap of doing bare minimum just to start getting you rent money sooner. This will always fail in the long term. I strongly suggest you make these houses beautiful with your own hands. Do not hire contractors for your first few because, number 1, these skills you will learn are very valuable, and number 2, you just spent all of your money buying the house and cannot afford to hire someone else. Now the kicker, you have to continue to work 60 hours a week and then add another 20 working on your new house. There are 168 hours in a week. If you sleep 8 hours a night, you still have 112 hours to work towards your future. If you work 80 hours a week, you'll still have 24 full hours to do whatever it is you need to do to keep yourself from burning out. This step is intense and will suck, but there is an end. It will not last forever. To get into this game, you'll have to pay your dues. Step 4. Rent. Now you've worked so hard to get your first house and renovate it so someone will love it and stay for years. It's time to find that person. This step could take an hour or it could take a few weeks. Be patient and be picky. Go with your gut feeling. You don't want someone living there you don't have a good connection with. You will be relying on this person for a long time for your financial growth. Take this seriously. Step 5. Refinance. This is where all of the hard work pays off. You have a beautiful home and have a tenant living there. Go to your bank and refinance the house. It will be worth a lot more now that you made it beautiful and you have proof you are making a lot of money off the real estate. The bank will send an appraiser to your house and they will look at all of the work. They will come back and look at your debt you have on the house and then give you cash for the difference. They will only loan 80% of your equity, which will be a lot depending on how much equity you started with. The more the better. Now you will have a loan payment every month for the house, but your tenant's rent should be more than the mortgage. This is the only way this plan works. You get to stick the difference of your mortgage and your tenant's rent directly into your pocket, and at the same time have all of the money in the bank from your refinance. Now you have money and passive cash flow. Congratulations. Step 6. Repeat. Now you have your money back in the bank and now some more coming in for the rest of your life. You get to do this all over again. Find another house, buy it, fix it, rent it, refinance it, repeat. As you get more and more houses, you'll be able to afford nice houses in nicer neighborhoods. Start hiring contractors to work on the house for you, even build your own team, and have full-time employees always working on something for you to make money off of. This is a very exciting time for you. Now the question is, when do you stop? That is up to you. You never have to if the money and wealth are addicting, or you figure out how much money you need every month to live the lifestyle you desire, build your portfolio to get that desired income, and then stop. You'll have your desired income completely passive now. It will only grow with time as these loans get paid off. In conclusion, this method is foolproof, economy-proof. It is the safest bet to grow your financial future. It's a hard game to play at the beginning, but after a few years, it only gets easier, but it is always fun and exciting. Now get off the couch and get to work.